take this thing off. So this is day 2 of demo, day 2. And we've got a lot knocked out. I think we're probably at about, I don't know, 70% now. We still have a little bit of ceilings left. Once we're pretty much done with demo, plumbing rough demo is scheduled for second week in September. And I mean, we're just chugging along as best we can. I think that come Monday, we'll have a roofer. It's gonna do a lot of the fascia and all the stringers, all the woodwork that you see on the porch and the pictures. It's real messed up. And I think they're gonna take care of a lot of that. We got a crew that's hopefully coming in to re-level the pier and beam for us so that we don't have to do it, because that's a huge undertaking. But yeah, we're gonna make some minor tweaks and changes to the house so that it's more accessible for them as well. I mean, right now we're moving along and just trying to get all the donations and all the funding that we possibly can get to make this a successful project for them.
Hey, David Black, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Man, you're putting up a sweat.
Yeah, it's hot.
It is really hot. And there's a lot of work, huh?
Yes.
We've probably hauled off, let's see, 220 yards, almost 420 yards between just demo and stuff that we picked up around the house. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that was here. I think we have some photos previously of how much stuff was on the exterior. And so yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just, it's just a huge undertaking, but without the help from the community, Georgetown, Round Rock, you know, guys from everywhere that have come and helped so far. It's been an incredible experience thus far. So, but we're having fun doing it. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of work, a lot of sweat equity, but it's a good feeling knowing that at the end of this, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel, that they're gonna have a pretty sweet place. So, yeah.
Sometimes they die, sometimes they leave stuff behind. Mouse skull. I'm still 11, sorry.
Yeah, so there was a back deck they had back here, and it wasn't accessible for John because it was like probably, I don't know, a foot below what this threshold is here, but it was pretty much falling over, so we just ripped it off. But the main reason for it is because the girder beam on the back side of the house is like pretty much eaten through, whether it's termites or just rot itself, I don't know. A little bit over 3,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
How much damage, how much internal damage has there been?
Oh man, I mean, most of the bathrooms completely shot with mold. So that's why we're literally ripping everything out. Mold in the ceilings. They had that leak in the roof. That I'm sure, well, you've seen it if you've looked at some of the pictures that we've posted online. But yeah, man, it's crazy. The intrusion from water from the outside wasn't flashed properly. I mean, you name it. It just happens, you know. Things kind of go to the wayside at times, and you know, construction materials fail at some point. They don't last forever, and if there's, you know, no maintenance on them, then things kind of just go for the worst. So luckily, you know, we caught this when we did, and be able to help them out.
Good morning.
It's friggin' cold.
It is very, very cold. We're feeding the birds and the chickens because they're cold too. Oh, y'all hear that, don't you? Uh-huh. And John's coming out. He said for you to be sure and wait for him.
All right.
This is great. Look, John, David, we got a bag of warm clothes. Our warm clothes are all packed in that storage container, so we don't have any warm clothes. We did not plan for it to get cold and be here in the winter, but it's okay that we are, because we've got wonderful people and friends who bring us warm clothes. And thank you.
Thank you for the hat and gloves.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días.
Then they got the roof done. That took like a couple of days.
Running out of standing room. Yeah, got new. Here.
Oh, well, I was saying, this is really neat that, you know, the community has given us so much, and as far as donations, I mean, we've raised some money, but a lot of this stuff was completely donated, like the roof. I think Emily already told you, Texas Traditions, and they just finished up this morning, and it's brand new. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. You know, not just a repair, but it's completely brand new. They had like 30 or 40 sheets of new decking on the house because it was rotted, and we discussed that before. And then, you know, L&M came in before, and then this new closet, this was actually right here, was where the hole in the roof was. And John's room's over here, and this is Bill and Lil's closet here. And they built new columns, new stringers, new decking. They reframed the gable on the other side of the house where we had water intrusion. They did a lot of good work. Upgraded some stuff, made it more structurally sound than what it was previously. Aesthetically, it looks great. All new fascia around the entire house. All new rafter tails around the entire house.
And next week we get stucco.
And next week we hope to get stucco. If it's if the weather stays above 40 degrees, then they can do it. It's Prime Wall. Yeah, Prime Wall Systems is going to come do it. Texas Baptist Men got us. We got the doors. They're installing the doors, and they picked up all the new windows for the whole house. We have all the windows in there, all of them molded together, ready to go. And then Prime Wall and us are going to put the windows in and get this house ready to be completely dried in. I figure in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So the beginning of February, as long as the weather's good, we'll be dried in.
A few days they're gonna put stucco. It's gonna be awesome.
So how's it going, Georgetown?
Hey, pretty good. Hey, I don't think we met.
No, I'm Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
But yeah, I think, you know, this has been very stressful. Not something that we definitely wanted to take on, but they really deserved it. And we've spent hours upon hours, you know, by ourselves or with other guys that have donated their time. But it's a huge undertaking to.
A lot of coordination.
I mean, and this is what we do for a living, but on a scale where there's not a lot of financial backing, makes it more stressful, but it's been not as much as it would be if we hadn't have had, you know, the contractors donating their time or donating, you know, the full piece to put this house back together. Forever grateful for that. Don't know what else I can say about it except, you know, thank you very much, and where I can give them recognition, I definitely do that. It's you know, somebody put this in our laps and said, we think that you guys, I guess, would be the best with it, and Emily was the first one to say, hey, we need to do this, and so here we are today. And it's been emotional. It's been everything in between. It's been happy. It's been at this point right now, it's not so much as emotional as it was. There's a lot of stress because the family has been living in the trailer, and if you can imagine, with
5
special
adults,
needs,
with 3 of them being special needs kids in a trailer is a little bit rough, but
yeah.
They're so grateful, and
They are. They're getting. John says he's tired. He's tired of living in a trailer, and he says we need to hurry up. So I'm. We're hurrying as fast as we can.
Yeah.
But I mean,
all in all, if we finish by March, then it will have been a year. And a year to rebuild an entire house, including moving them out for 4 months, getting them other housing, and then getting all donations and building a new house in a year is pretty spectacular, actually. You can't start ground up and build a new house these days in under 8 months. So I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Donovan?
It's fast, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, inside and out. Yeah. Yeah, but
You'll still be
much
able to find
bigger.
a way.
And even Jeff's. Yeah.
The door and had me come out
Yeah.
for the flowers they brought me. This is really purple. Yeah.
all the little things for Lil, Bill. And Bill's made it real clear who the boss is here. Serious. He's happy with everything. You're not filming this, are you, Rudy?
I was trying to get the audio.
The amount of lights that's in here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Walter put in lights, and he asked her every day. He says, you know, well, what do you need? And she's like, well, the one thing I need is, or two things I need is more power and more lights. So Walter, as you can see, kind of gave her a light in every nook and cranny that she could possibly, ask for in this house. Yeah, and then power. I mean, she has enough power to run a spaceship in here.
Plugs every 4 feet.
But it's awesome. It's accessible for them. It makes things easier for them. So whatever helps, whatever makes it a better project for them makes them happy. So that's what we've been doing.
Hello.
What's the experience, Mom?
We're at the Seton Hospital.
Yes, we are. We're in Seton, and they're taking good care of John and taking care of me. And we're doing good. We're getting well.
Jonathan's going to be out in a couple of days.
Yeah, should be out of here. Has to have 10 days of antibiotics IV, and we're almost to the end of that. By Sunday night, we'll be to the end. So we've got a lot of kidney stones, and we have to deal with that when we get out of here.
Yeah.
We get the infection all cleared up.
Yeah.
Kidney stones will cause infections.
Yeah.
So we get that cleared up.
Yeah.
We'll be on our next road to clear up our infection.
Recovery.
Hey, Jonathan. Look. Check this out. You can see yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, Mom's going to tell us one, right? Okay. Okay.
Okay. I like the one the nurse gave us. What did Mrs. Claus say to Santa Claus on Christmas Eve? He said, "Might rain, dear."
Rain.
That is.
Rain?
Isn't that a good one?
That is the best one yet.
Texas Baptist Men has been here for the last 4 days insulating the exterior walls. We're waiting for the plumbers to finish. They had just finished yesterday, and so now we can insulate the bathroom walls. Got to set some blocking for some grab bars for Lil and John, and drywall will be delivered on Wednesday. That's super exciting.
Big piece.
Foundation building materials and our company Structura, Kevin Jones, is kind of matched together, and so they're donating that piece with the material and then supplying the labor. So I think next Thursday, right after drywall drops, they will go ahead and install it. And you're looking at like a couple days worth of work for these guys, and they're super fast. And then this house will look completely
Like a
different
house
on the
again.
inside. So it's a race right now, and everything is finally going downhill the way that we want it to. It's just been, you know, previously we had talked about getting the donations. That has been so difficult to get all these donations, and a lot of it wasn't planned, but it's a project in itself, and we've tried to run it as one, and it's been awesome though. I mean, this house is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, John's actually going to be able to shower himself for the first time in, 7 years. So
Long time.
Got a special setup for him so he can transfer in and out of the shower, and it's really cool.
I'm having car issues.
Oh no.
As the battery terminal,
Yeah.
one of them. Yeah,
I heard Coca-Cola works pretty good.
that's what I heard. Is a good little hack to save gas too.
Yeah.
I think this is the acid in the Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try that. To think I want to buy Coke to drink. I can use Coke for something else.
Different than it was.
Good crew out today. Fantastic crew. Good day to get some service done.
That's a lot of little beetles.
That's good.
Rob, say some words. Thanks for helping.
I really do want to thank everybody for coming out. This has been a long, oftentimes arduous project, but as Chris and I were talking earlier, it's been worth it. Don't want to do it again anytime soon, but we're going to be excited when it finally does get done and this family can move back into their home. And I'm going to be proud of the work we did. It's mostly Chris and Emily who did the work, but I showed up once in a while and I'm going to take credit for it. So there you go.
We're delivering trailers or cabinets from the where we had them stained and finished, and now they're ready to go into the house.
When are you all gonna put them in?
They're thinking about 4 or 5 days from now they'll install them in the kitchen area. These cabinets were built in Dallas by the Texas Baptist Men's Organization.
And here we are.
They've been stored in my garage for the last 4 months.
It's not easy, and you don't do that very often either.
Yeah, I'm not the best backer in the world.
You just gotta train yourself against eventually every time you use it.
We're from Georgetown, Crestview Baptist Church, and we're gonna unload. And then Thursday and Friday, our plan is to install the cabinets.
First one.
You're painting a little bit.
I'm working at Don's speed. You're kind of slow going upstairs backwards, so. I know, but I didn't have to go backwards, so I'll take slow. Thank you very much. Just like we knew what we were doing. Straight back behind me. And then I got asked by some of our folks to come out and take a look at this and see what we might be able to do out here. And kind of presented the situation to our TBM, Texas Baptist Men's Organization, as to what they were looking at, and we were coming alongside a community organization with it, so we were helpers in this and looked at what we could do in that. And that was before we knew what all was needed or what all was had to be done and things like that. So it just takes a bit, but it was like till we got some of the walls out, we couldn't tell some of the damages on the roof. Till we take some ceiling down, then we could see through. I was out here treating the place and could then begin to see more of the damage because I was focused. It's kind of like the guys with flashlights coming into the rooms and pointing. It would make your eyes focus with the same thing with spraying you. Oh, yeah, wow, yes, okay. So the crescendo just yet. Let me get on there.
We got those big ones for last.
Should be able to go just a little bit further. Hang up there with it. Just throw it to me.
1, 2, 3.
And then we'll go that way. Do you have the drawings?
Yes, I
for
do.
the installation? We're going to need those.
No, I thought we were going to work from the corner out.
Well, the corner, the reason that we weren't, you see this piece right here?
Yes.
This will be right here.
Yes.
And the reason they made it so big is because this cabinet, I mean, this can shift back and forth this way.
Okay.
So this is our adjusting piece right here.
Okay. All right.
Have you been inside yet?
Yes.
I've been inside. Chris says, don't go inside. I'm like, Chris, by the time that y'all get it done.
Well, we're trying.
Yeah, anyway.
How's Jonathan doing?
He's okay. He's with my mom and Martha Knight. They went over there because he can't lay down on the beds,
Yeah.
the bunk beds. So
Right.
he's on a bed that rises up and down. I don't know what they call it, but
Mhm.
he's over there. What time? Let's see. That was 3 days ago. 3 days ago he came home.
Yeah.
We came down. Yeah. So he's doing alright, I guess. As good as anything, So I don't know how many more weeks he has to be there. Anyway.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We're definitely ready to be done. It's been a long road.
Come on, listen. I don't know, it's a lot.
It's been a lot. There's a lot of behind the scenes, that nobody realizes. Lots been on him.
Yeah, it's just been, when we started this, it's like, sorry, I'm a big old baby right now. I'm just tired. It's been a long, long process.
Yeah, it's been a long process. And we can see the home stretch, but it's like yesterday, when you find out that you need to be done now and you're not done, like it puts a lot more pressure.
Yeah. Well, I guess, going back, like, from the beginning, when, I guess you could say Emily got like a 1-800 collect call from a man upstairs, I guess you could say, and I had no idea, we had no idea that we were going to get into this. Like, that was...
How much it was going to end up being.
Yeah. I mean, we just thought, her mom told her, well, John has to take showers at our house because they don't have any water. So we just thought, we can fix that. We can fix that. And they had a hole in the roof. I was like, oh, we can fix that too,
So going, we said we raised like, I don't know, $4,000 with the Beard Club. We'd put on a music thing at Bark and Armadillo, and which was really awesome for the community to come out and do something to raise for $4,000 in just a few hours. But when we got here and we presented her, I just, from looking from the outside, I just could kind of see in the back of my mind it was something that was going to be a little bit more than what we thought, but I wasn't positive on that. And I try not to we try not to embarrass the family by any means of the way and the condition the house was.
It had been a long road for them.
Yeah.
Years of not able to fix anything, and parents living with them and bringing their stuff, and then passing away, both moms a year and then a year for each, and then Lil had a heart attack and couldn't do much, and there was about a year of recovery, so it was 3 years of things falling apart around them, and it showed. And I guess Lil didn't want anybody to come in the house ever. My mom had never even been here. She'd known her for years, and it was hard for us to even get in the door. And then once we did, it was too hard to walk away.
Yeah, anybody with a heart, and you walk into something like this, and you have the know-how and the knowledge and the connections to be able to do this, you really can't walk away. You just...
Which we didn't even realize that we had the connections to pull this off at the time. We really didn't. It was kind of a leap of faith.
Going back a little bit, it's been tough for me too, because I got Kevin, one of the older sons, he has his machine shop here. During demo and during a lot of things, he was hand in hand working with us. Whether it was cleanup or actually fixing some framing, or told us at the end of the day, thank you guys so much for doing this. And then, I grew a good relationship with him, and then
he passed
away.
And they didn't get to see come to the end.
Yeah, it's been, I feel like we're basically, family with him now. The fact, though, that the end of the day is we promised them that we would, we'd give them this, and Emily and I are not quitters by any means. So, I'm sorry, man, I'm just really emotional, I don't know how else to say it. It's been like building Noah's Ark.
Yeah. It's been pretty crazy and pretty amazing, and we're ready to be done. They're ready to be done. They're ready to be in the house, and we're ready for them to be in the house, and it's just a little bit more time.
I wish that, I don't wish, people do stuff like this, and it's for the good cause and all this stuff, and you don't ask for any appreciation because you did that. I thank you, because nobody really knows what this is like, to be able to, on the flip side, we have day jobs, really busy. At one point, I think I was running 3 different projects. And we got kids, and then we decided last year that we needed to move. So while building all of this and trying to coordinate all this, we had to pack up our house and move.
To a place where we had to finish.
Before we could do that, we had to finish a 1,000 square foot house that only had drywall inside, and we had to do that in 6 weeks. So her and I, her dad, and my dad finished that house in 6 weeks so that our kids could live in there. And then
And we're living in a trailer ourselves right now, by the way.
and we're still living in a trailer ourselves, and then coming back and, you know, swapping, doing that, doing this in the afternoons, and then kids stuff, and then we're building now a barn dominium on the back of our property, so working in the 110-degree heat with her dad and doing underground plumbing, all my guys working hand in hand, pouring at 3 o'clock in the morning for concrete, overseeing that whole project. But the thing is like when people say like
they're busy,
there is people that are really busy, but I kind of never really realized until recently when busy is a relative term, but the things that you do in your life and the way that you have the fortitude and the courage to go out of your normal boundaries, which makes you 10 times more busy, has built so much character in us. And I hope, you know, when I said going back that you've been able to capture this, I hope that people see the better part of the good that comes out of this, and
what you can do if you
decide to do something. And the only reason that this has happened was because of the relationships we have and the hearts that we've touched with these contractors. And the story that's came out of this is probably, it's one of those hallmark things, you know, and it's a really good thing, but the family is just, they deserve this so much. So much they deserve this. And
the connections.
I'm kind of going all over the place here, but I don't know how to.
The connections that we found that they had in the community when we didn't even know, you know, have helped along the way too, like because of their being involved in the community and helping, you know, out and all these things. And everybody that we find out, you know, knows John around town, you know, and have known him for years, and who he touches, you know, ahead of all this has been a catalyst as well for getting things done.
He's like everybody's spokesman.
I feel so bad for him right now too, because
he's going through it.
So he had surgery 3 days ago.
It was supposed to be laparoscopic, and they ended up having to cut him from his belly button basically all the way down to his groin and pulling him out, be able to get back to his kidneys where he needed to get. And then he's got a Foley tube now, and so he can't live in the trailer anymore because he can't get to the porta potty. He can't get to the toilet in the trailer.
Because he has to be very sanitary, and so they've been doing, yesterday they were doing some physical therapy and teaching him how to transfer. Right now with the way that things are, it's hard for him to transfer, and so he has to have very sanitary, very easily accessible conditions for the bathroom right now. So
so Lil, yesterday, we had talked to her, I called her and I said, hey, so what are we gonna do? And she's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well,
we started calling around, trying to find somebody who has an Airbnb or anything that we could, for a month get them into, and hotels are, he called every hotel seeing if they had availability. For one, it has to be, ADA room, and then for two, cost is like $300 a night, and we're looking at 4 weeks of recovery time, and we don't have that. So she has a family member they're going to stay with for 2 weeks, and then we'll go from there, and we're going to see what we can get done in the next 2 weeks. We have countertops going in next week. We have the plumbers coming on Thursday. And then, we have a lot of touch up to do, and we're just going to see how much we can get done and how fast.
I estimate, right now she's going to be 2 weeks with them, but right now we're still actively looking for either extended stay hotel or an Airbnb, because when those 2 weeks is up, we're not going to be finished in 2 weeks. I estimate 3 to 4 weeks before we finish this.
We were aiming for before Thanksgiving. And so
I still think that that's achievable.
We'll make that, but we won't make 2 weeks.
It's, you know, going back to, I guess, all this too, it's just like, it's been, how many months have we actually been under construction? Like 14 now?
Well, no. So demo was a few months of moving them out and the demo. And then we started January because we had to wait till January for the leveling of the house. So in January, we actually started building back after the leveling, which is mid-January. So it's been 10 months of construction, which is not that bad right now in this, you know, the way that things are right now with construction and materials and timelines and cost, and we've had it all done by donation. So there's been the procuring of every donated thing, you know, from the flooring to the paint to the kitchen cabinets to the doors to the moldings to, you know, every piece of it that.
Well, you know, yeah, it's been. I think the hardest part is we only have raised so much money, and we raised a pretty good amount of money.
A lot.
But for this house is 2,900 square feet, so in today's market, I mean, we've literally, with donations, we're probably over a couple $100,000 right now of labor and materials that have gone into this house.
We had 17 interior doors, like 17. So it's not a small feat to, you know, replace everything. 5 bedroom, 4 bath.
But it's not a pre-planned, you know, fully funded project. But and that's the hard part, is because we go in and we say, hey, we need to get this, this, and this, and then we have to go through X amount of companies.
Who can we call?
Begging to try to see if they will help us out, and by the good Lord's grace, like everything has come together. Whether it's taken longer or not, it has come together in such a cool way that I don't even know how to explain it.
We've been very fortunate to come into contact with the right people. If we didn't know them already, we've been very fortunate to know a lot of very giving, caring people that, you know, all you got to do is tell them what's going on, and they come out and see, and they go, I want to help. And that's been amazing. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I think every single one of those people, whether they volunteered or they donated, I can't say thank you enough.
Couldn't have done it without them.
Yeah.
No way.
And we're almost there, so it's, yeah. This is pretty awesome.
Did you hear where I had been?
Yes.
In the hospital.
Yep.
And I had to get my bladder stones taken out. But now they have to wait until everything's cleared out, and I'm gonna be getting my kidney stones out soon. I don't know when.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, Jonathan. Did you eat that breakfast biscuit the other day?
Yeah.
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 Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Good.
What's the plan?
What's the plan? The plan is to do everything we can as we can with what we got.
I like it. So the first thing is water heater or what?
Water heater, water softener, water heater is going in, trimming out. We've put 10 men on site, right, Mark?
2, 4, 6, 8.
You need
10. That's correct.
You got it.
And if
8 men and 2 boys.
To lend a hand, well, we can find something for you to do, because there's plenty of work here.
This is Lee, he's our water conditioning specialist. And that is Anthony over there, and he is our water heating specialist. Taking care of it. We've got a lot happening in this little room right here.
All right,
we
get
clean
down
it
there.
and heat it. There you go. We got more material coming in this afternoon, and then we'll do everything we can where we're at with what we got then. And then we'll have to come back and tie up a couple of things, put some caulk and finishing touches.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Did you work today?
Yeah, I go work tonight too.
Oh, tonight too?
And tomorrow night, and then tomorrow night after that. So,
At
anyway.
Dell's.
Yeah, we'll see you. How much did that camera cost you?
Don't ask. I don't want to say it because then my wife will get mad.
No, she won't. She's not even here.
She's not even here. Exactly. She's not even here.
Yeah, but you guys, you know.
Wait, we don't know your wife.
She's gonna spill the beans.
How can we spill the beans if we don't know her?
Exactly.
Your wife.
Exactly. I bet it cost $10,000. I bet it
Oh!
Close. What's happening today?
A little bit of cleanup and reinstallation of furniture.
I'm Alana and I am helping put dishes away.
You're awesome.
Every time we think we're almost done, we get another box for the kitchen. But it's coming along really good.
How's it going so far?
Good. A lot of work.
Yeah, it looks like it goes like that to me.
It's unbelievable how much stuff they have. Stuff upon stuff upon stuff.
Years and years.
Yeah.
Got here about 9 and Chris and Emily were already at it. Working on the ramp, and then we started emptying stuff out of the Connex. We got all the boxes out of the Connex to start with. And now it's just on to the bigger stuff in the furniture. Just getting it cleaned and getting it put back in the house, and it's gonna look like a house again.
I mean, I'm excited to finally see it all come together. I just jumped in on it a few months ago, but already just the progress that's been made has been extraordinary to watch and be a part of. So ready to get this family back in and make this home theirs. A home, yeah.
Hey, you guys, y'all gonna need to vacate that area.
set to go, except for a couple little last details. I gotta caulk the door jamb because last night we weren't ready and we were here till 3 a.m. So we're a little tired. But yeah, everything looks fantastic and I can't wait to show her.
We want it to be perfect for them.
It's finally the day. Welcome home, Black family.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's going to be an emotional moment, and I can't wait for them to see it. It's going to change their lives. And yeah, don't, because then I am.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Hi, how are you?
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is beautiful.
Hey, Bill.
Oh, you found me a picture of Bill and I when we were first grade. That's first grade. Cool. Oh my God. Oh no, you got my answer. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Oh, you've got the antique baby child china dishes up. Oh my gosh. I had even forgotten about those. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
It's not a bookcase anymore.
Mom, look up on the wall. This wall.
Oh, wow. Look.
That's your wedding china, right? All these wine glasses and the china. Is that your wedding?
It was wedding gift. My granny said you had to have china and you had to have crystal and you had to have silver. Now here's how silver works. You start when you're born. Every birthday you get a spoon or a knife or a fork. By the time you're 18, you've got the whole set.
Yeah.
Mom?
Oh, how cool. Look at that. And who's this for? Is this for me for doing crafts?
Mom.
Oh, is that for you? I thought this was my craft table. Does it fit you?
Yep, it does.
So what can you do there?
I can cut.
Yeah.
You know, help you chop.
Me my sous chef?
Yep.
Cool. Oh my gosh, look at the pictures. Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is terrific. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go
Look at the
this way.
kitchen.
It grew a little.
Sean's down there. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Where's June?
They're all, there's a lot of people here, but I'm gonna let you take it in.
Oh my gosh, look at this. What a great job she did. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are my grannies.
Yeah.
Beautiful, oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
Now you can cook.
Oh, I love
A lot
it.
for church.
Oh, I love the top came out great. Oh, this is terrific. Look at this.
On wheels.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Push on it a little bit.
She knows it moves, yeah.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
so I got to just unlock the wheels when I'm rolling that around?
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. I love it.
You want to see the laundry?
I love the countertops. Oh, they came out absolutely perfect.
Yes, you made a good choice.
And I have a toaster.
On that and the tile.
I haven't had toaster in a year and a half. I love it.
And look, a coffee maker too.
Oh my
And a
gosh.
dishwasher. My mom goes, I don't think she had a dishwasher in a
haven't
long
had it.
time. And I said, no, she had 12.
Well, I actually had one.
Yeah.
David was my dishwasher. He gets up at 5 a.m. and any dishes that were left, David would wash.
Hey, David. Did you see the room?
Oh yeah. So fun.
Show me your room.
Oh,
Okay.
here's my room. It's brand new. It's super cool. Thank you so much for people who donated.
Oh my
Cool.
goodness gracious.
So cool.
Bounce on the bed.
Wow, this is super cool.
Maybe you got what, your bowling ball?
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's gorgeous. Okay, so what's in here? Whoa. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Electric recliners.
Yeah, they're electric. There's a bigger rug that looks just like that.
It's on
my
the side.
It's coming in to make it high space.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gorgeous. You know, you fixed Mommy's pictures.
Yeah.
I know, I'm too old to say Mommy, but she's always my Mommy. And I miss her. Oh my gosh, look at that. Aunt Lump's mirror.
Yep.
See, I am a collector. I have a hard time emotionally letting things go.
Does it feel like
I
home?
love it.
Mom.
Yes.
Look up.
Oh my goodness.
The
you
painting
got
thing.
the bookcases all back in. Wonderful.
Oh my gosh. David, look at this.
Cool.
And the small jackets are for the grandkids. That's what my mom was doing for that.
Tell John to get his hair
Happy lady.
Are you easy? Hi.
Hi.
You're looking around.
You have church, haven't I?
No, this is one of
New career?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. She's been here working.
This is the lady that made the plumbing happen.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.
Yeah, just how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I'm just overwhelmed and my breath is just taken away.
Speechless.
I just am so thrilled and excited and it's wonderful. I just am so appreciative.
Yeah, and walk me through what happened during the ice storm.
Well, after the ice storm, the pipes all of the house burst. The septic tank, all the pipes in the septic tank even froze and cracked. We didn't realize that until they started working on the house.
And who sort of stepped in to mobilize this community?
The Georgetown Beer Club.
Emily and Chris Hamilton jumped in and got the Georgetown Beer Club involved. It's beard, not beer.
Yeah. Oh,
And
this.
They jumped in and started, and the more they started, the worse it got. The more they saw things, the more damage. Everything, everything that had leaked and mold, there was mold everywhere, and the job got bigger and bigger, and they should have just stopped, but they didn't. They kept on and took the house down to 2x4s and rebuilt, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And where were you staying during the process?
In the camper.
Yeah, well, they found a camper, and we put it over there. And I have to admit it's not been pleasant because it's like, oh, well, we've stayed in a camper, but we don't have children. We're staying in the camper with me and 4 adult men. We call them kids, but they're not. And so that's been a challenge. And now it's getting cold. The camper doesn't warm real easily, so we're so excited to get in the house.
And are you moving in tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we're moving in tonight.
We're sleeping in here tonight. We may not be bringing things over,
Yeah.
but we definitely are sleeping in here tonight in this wonderful warm house.
Oh,
on these wonderful beds. Well, you know, the boys have been sleeping on little bunk beds, and they're men.
I'm sure you're.
Me and my brother David we have double bunk beds. He's on top and I'm on bottom. And the other one on my left is Jeffrey's bunk bed, across from us.
And are you so happy to
Yeah.
be in the house?
I'm stoked.
Thank you guys so much and for letting me come into your home. And
Oh, thank you for being here.
Congrats! Like,
This
I'm so
is
happy for you
just,
guys.
oh my gosh. You know, on the floors, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You know, carpet.